You're watching a special edition of Reality Check that's coming to you from the pole-bound state of Madhya Pradesh. I'm in Gwalior. Gwalior is actually a perfect place to look at some of the interesting new trends that are being witnessed in Madhya Pradesh. For instance, one of the main causes of concern for the big political parties is the new group called SAPAKS. What are SAPAKS? Well, basically, they are high caste men who have formed a group as a kind of reaction towards the government's amendment of the Prevention of Atrocities Act. They say that the government is going too easy and trying too hard to appease the Dalits. They say as a result of that, high castes and OBCs are suffering. And that's why they say they have the backing of the trader community, of Brahmins, of all of these people. So they make up a formidable segment that appeals to 70%. Well, who are these people? And just what do they aim to do? Including, of course, the fact that they are kept away from a lot of the rallies because they go to them and show black flags. I went and met some of them and spoke to them to get a reality check on how much they matter here in Madhya Pradesh. To talk about that, we have with us Neeraj Rathore. He's one of the main people here in Gwalior to talk about it. How would you explain to people was the main deciding factor? It was the fact that the government, the BJP government, brought back the amendments. What Supreme Court had undone, they brought it back through amendments, the Prevention of Atrocities Act. And is that what it's really upsetting you about the government?
Actually, madam, in Gwalior, lots of people are there. So many people are there who are agree with this atrocity SASA Act. We don't like it. We want to remove this.
Yes.
We want to remove this because it is creating a difference between our society. We all are similar here in front of the constitution and laws. But government is trying to divide our society. Why?
So Rishabh Bhadoria, there was this whole agitation that took place, the Bharat Bandh that Dalit communities called, and Rishabh Bandh at that time spent 4 months in jail because the violence that it caused and 2 people were killed. He has been charged with murder for that. And a lot of the people, both of these leaders represent the kind of anger that is being seen in Madhya Pradesh from the high caste community. So the Brahmins who have traditionally been with the BJP, a lot of them who are with the SAPAKS now say that they have abandoned them. तो आप कहेंगे कि आप जेल में भी थे, तो आपका ये कहना है कि भाजपा को आप लोगों ने इतने दिन सपोर्ट किया, हाई कास्ट होते हुए, तो अब और सपोर्ट नहीं देंगे?
नो मैम, अब सपोर्ट देने का रास्ता बंद कर दिया। हमने नहीं किया, वो भाजपा के लीडरों ने किया। जिस प्रकार से बीजेपी के जो हमारे सीएम हैं, उन्होंने ही कहा है कि मुझे सवर्णों के वोट ही नहीं चाहिए, मतलब जो जनरल कैटेगरी है उसके वोट ही नहीं चाहिए उनको। तो अपन अगर उनको वोट देते हैं, वो तो कोई सेंस ही नहीं उनको देना तो। और उसके बाद उनके पूर्व प्रदेश अध्यक्ष थे, मतलब प्रेसिडेंट थे उनकी पार्टी के, जो नंद कुमार सिंह चौहान स्टेट प्रेसिडेंट थे, उन्होंने स्टेज पे से बोला है कि जो कर रहे हैं, ये आंदोलन कर रहे हैं, ये सब जो कर रहे हैं, ये कमीने लोग हैं। तो जो कमीने शब्द था ना, वो बहुत हर्ट किया है मैडम।
तो आप लोग बताएंगे, हाउ मेनी सीट्स डू यू थिंक will be impacted for the BJP? The BJP has, they've been in power for 13-14 years now. How many seats do you think the SAPAKS will impact?
We are working on that. Our members are working on that. We will disclose before the date of the election. We will disclose them.
So just for our viewers, all of them, this is perhaps, while you have other factors as well who are poised to be spoilers in the state. You have the Jayas, which is like the leadership that is working with tribals. The Dalits make up 9.5% of the community here in Madhya Pradesh. But what their calculation is, they have not just the Brahmins who are supporting them or the Rajputs, they also have the support of the OBCs. And with that, it comes to a whopping 70%. So if indeed they all are able to get all their votes together, then it will be a setback for the BJP. While they're upset with the Congress as well, but it will, because the BJP is in power, that's what gets impacted. आप लोगों की स्ट्रैटेजी ये है कि हर एक रैली में जाके यू शो ब्लैक फ्लैग्स?
दिखाना तो नहीं चाहते हैं, वी डोंट वांट टू शो ब्लैक फ्लैग्स, बट इट्स अ नीड मैडम, एंड वी वांट्स टू रिमूव दीज एक्ट्स. वी डोंट वांट more,
But
because it is creating differences in our community. So I am requesting right now the government, please remove it, and we are all citizens. We want to.
So are you anti-BJP or anti-Congress?
Right now we are anti both of the parties. है ना? I am Neeraj Singh Rathore from the अनारक्षित समाज पार्टी, एंड मुझे ग्वालियर चंबल संभाग का प्रभारी नियुक्त किया गया है, और हमारे जो राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष हैं राजेश अग्निहोत्री जी, और इसके राष्ट्रीय जो प्रवक्ता हैं ललित शास्त्री जी, जो कि सपाक्स के को फाउंडर मेंबर रहे हैं, उन्होंने ही इस सपाक्स का गठन किया था इन दिसंबर 2016. And
no, we know the history. I just wanted to ask you, who do you think it'll impact more, the Congress's votes or the B?
We are ignoring both the parties. We are ignoring both the parties right now.
It's complete boycott.
Yeah, complete boycott.
Okay. So well, that's it. This is going to be one of the major key factors, and we have to see how much it impacts. What political observers in Madhya Pradesh point out, however, is that either way, they are here to be a game changer in the 2018 elections, and it remains to be seen exactly how it will play out, because one of the problems is, of course, that they haven't got their symbol together. They haven't been able to figure out how they'll fight this election, but many of them are telling us that they will fight as independents, and they're confident that they will dent the vote of the government.
No, we have a party. We have a party, and
but the
we will
election
decide
symbol hasn't
we
been
will
sorted.
decide the candidate. है ना? We have a party.
So you will fight?
No, I will not. It's our community will decide who will fight.
No, but you were saying a lot of them could be independents.
Yes, there are so many views, and we are defining them. These all the things. You know, a day will come whenever we will show the list among the people. ठीक है?
किसानों की जिंदगी को तबाह करके छोड़ा है, नौजवानों को बेरोजगार करके छोड़ा है। मेरी महिला की आत्म सुरक्षा बचा न पाए, वो सरकार को जड़ से उखाड़ के खड़े जगह करवा सका है। आज किसान डबरा में कांग्रेस के शीर्ष नेतृत्व को एकत्रित करके डबरा सम्मेलन आयोजित किया था, जिसके आधार पर कांग्रेस एकजुट होकर सत्ता में वापस आई थी। ये वही पवित्र डबरा की माटी है, जिस माटी में सन 1998 में आदरणीय श्रीमती सोनिया गांधी जी ने भाजपा के विरुद्ध एक नई हुंकार फूंकी थी, जिसके आधार पर कांग्रेस को एक नई ऊर्जा प्रदान हुई थी। और आज हमारा सौभाग्य है कि गांधी परिवार की अगली पीढ़ी आज इसी पवित्र भूमि में आपके और हमारे साथ इस आंदोलन में सम्मिलित है। तालियों की गड़गड़ाहट से राहुल गांधी जी का इस्तेमाल किया जाए। ऐसी तालियां बजाओ कि सदैव राहुल जी को याद आ जाए।
The most worrying thing about the SAPAKS is that they have a presence in every constituency, which isn't the case for other smaller groups which are also important but not so much. For instance, the Jayas. Now the Jayas is, of course, the tribal group, and that's one that the Congress is talking to. Well, speaking of the Congress, we spoke with their campaign committee chief Jyotiraditya Scindia and asked him what actually went wrong with Mayawati. What's interesting, of course, that he told us that they're still talking to Behenji, to Mayawati, to keep the window open for 2019. So the Congress campaign is just starting out, and with me, the head of the campaign committee, Jyotiraditya Scindia. I wanted to just ask you, what's interesting, of course, that when Rahul Gandhi and you and the other leaders of the Congress were starting out, you know, there was the whole theme which has been going on of visiting temples. That was there. We saw all of you in yellow dhotis. On the same day, we saw a significant statement that has been raised by the BJP, that of one of your MPs, Shashi Tharoor, talking about Ayodhya. How much will that impact the overall elections? Because we've seen that in Gujarat as well. What leaders say in Delhi impacts elections. What's your assessment?
Well, Sunitra, I'm not aware of what Shashi has said because, as you know, I've been involved completely in this campaign over last couple of days and today. So I'm not aware of what he said. But all that I can say is that our dharma and our belief in dharma is our private business. And it certainly is not any political party's monopoly. Our form of belief in our dharma is Hinduism, which to me is a darshan shastra, it's a philosophy, not Hindutva, which the BJP practices, which is much more fundamentalistic. My religion has been one that has encompassed and taken in people across all religions. And it's like I mentioned, it's a philosophy and a belief, and that's what I believe in. And it's not something that I think that any political party can put its own flag to. If any of us go to temples, I think it riles up the BJP no end. Yeah. Because they think that they have a monopoly on it.
Well, you know, you may say that it riles them, but also the message goes out that, you know, they are saying, look at the Congress leaders. They are saying no good Hindu wants to have a temple where a masjid used to be.
Who said this?
That's what Mr. Tharoor has been quoted as.
I'm not aware of what Mr. Tharoor has said, but as you know that this matter is sub judice and it is in court. I think it is improper for anyone to comment on a matter that is sub judice in court.
It is. Okay. I wanted to ask you, of course, because you're saying you're not aware of that, I want to ask you about something which you've been deeply involved with. We've just seen one after the other potential alliance partners, whether it's Akhilesh or it's Mayawati, say it's not working out. It's not working out in Madhya Pradesh. Isn't that a huge setback for you?
Well, please remember, when you engage with each other, I believe that you have to engage on basic fundamentals, what your value belief system is, what is it that you hope to achieve. There can be multiple scenarios. Your goal could be to make sure that you oust the BJP and bring in a people-friendly regime. Your goal could be that you want to increase your own footprint. Your goal could be that you need to assuage the feelings of your workers, which are not concentrated in one area but all over the state. So there could be myriad scenarios. We sat down with each one of these allies and we tried to work out a scenario based on the first precept. And the first precept is to make sure that you oust the BJP and bring a people-friendly government. Now, you can bring to the table what best you can offer. They can bring to the table what best they would like. And then if there is a meeting point, then there is an alliance. If there isn't a meeting point, then maybe we need to meet another day, which to me is also fine. So I don't think that because you're not able to build a pact or an alliance in a single state on a particular day, that closes the doors forever. So you put it on hold to meet for another day. That other day could be the Lok Sabha elections as well.
You're hoping for the Lok Sabha one, but what went wrong? Because she was so upset that she actually said that, you know, she just said the Gandhis are fine, but all of you...
well, she didn't quite say that, but let me just say this.
She said Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi, you know, give me respect.
Yes.
But she was talking about the other leaders, which I don't know if you were the one talking to her
I'm not
or
aware.
Mr. Kamal Nath was.
I have the greatest degree of respect for Mayawati ji. She is one of the tallest leaders in India. And I think it's, as I mentioned, I painted 2-3 scenarios for you. we were moving forward on scenario one, which is to make sure that we oust the BJP. At the same time, where you have a very, very strong hold, you obviously should lead the charge in those areas. That was our understanding. Their understanding was slightly different, and that's fine.
They wanted 50 seats.
And that to us was something in areas where they may not hold that much of strength. It makes sense for the Congress to fight there so that you can actually beat the BJP. So as you mentioned, so therefore things didn't work out, which is fine. We'll meet to talk another day.
So how do you make up that 6.5%? Because, you know, it's pure arithmetic, which is what
It's
your
not-
calculation is.
Please
That
understand.
last time the
Please-
difference
please
was
un-
about 10% between your
Please
vote
understand.
share and the BJP's.
In every election, the scenario changes. Okay. The Congress had a close to 8.5% gap from the BJP in 2013.
Right.
The BSP had 6.23%.
Yeah.
The election before that, the gap was only 4 or 5%. We believe that this time around that there is so much of not only anti-incumbency for Shivraj, but people are desirous of a new government, a government which is people-friendly, a government that will be at the doorstep of the people, as opposed to be the people being at the doorstep of the chief minister.
So you're gambling that
We are not gambling.
Theirs is going to be 15%.
We are not gambling.
So you make it
We are
up.
very clear based on, at least me, based on my tours of almost 36 districts of Madhya Pradesh, out of today 53, that there is a very clear support base in favor of the Congress.
And which will make up the kind of difference between them. But, you know,
That time will tell.
Okay.
I am not a Jyotish, Sunetra,
Okay.
and I'm not going to. I'm
No,
not
but
going
the
to tell
thing
you
is-
what's going to happen
No, no,
on November 28th.
I don't expect you to.
But
I'm
I
just
certainly
trying
do
to-
believe
No, no, Mr.
that
Scindia.
my gut feeling.
I know.
I go by my gut, and
Okay.
my gut feeling is that today the people of Madhya Pradesh, 7.5 crore people, 5 crore voters, are looking for a change.
No, Mr. Scindia, of course, I'm not asking you to predict, but I just wanted to ask you that obviously something has gone wrong, that all of the Gondwana party, for instance, they've also gone...
No, nothing is closed there.
That's not closed.
We are still in conversations with them. Nothing is closed there. But as I said to you, please understand that the Congress is an extremely strong force in Madhya Pradesh. We want to build a rainbow coalition because we believe that, unlike the BJP and Mr. Modi, there is not only one person, but it's an amalgam that works together. And we want to build it prior to the election as opposed to after the election.
Did you all reach out to Ms. Mayawati after her,
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
So that has happened. So the door is open
No,
for
we've
2019.
spoken with her, but they have decided to move on their own, which, as I said to you, as in a partnership,
so post that
we have
press
accepted.
Just to clarify once, so post that press conference where she said, no, I'm not going with them, you all did reach out to her.
Yeah, yes, we did, to ask them if
there is
they're
any-
interested in moving on. They've said that they have decided to move on their own, and that is fine with us. I mean,
that's a
there's
very
no rancor, or there's no
Okay.
animosity is a very strong word, but there's no issue with regard to us. We have moved on to talk another day.
Okay, the significant thing also is a statement coming in because, we saw you and Kamal Nath getting along well on stage. Significant statement, and Rahul Gandhi also saying on stage during a roadshow, this time everyone's together. I just wanted to just point out that one statement coming from Digvijay Singh today, one, we're not seeing him at the rallies, and he says, "Jab bhi main bolta hu," maybe in a bitter fashion, he said, obviously people think that I cut votes from the party when I speak up.
जिसको टिकट मिले चाहे दुश्मन को मिले जिताओ और मेरा काम केवल एक कोई प्रचार नहीं कोई भाषण नहीं मेरे भाषण देने से तो कांग्रेस की वोट कटते इसलिए जाता नहीं अच्छा
Are things still together, or is there certain amount of bitterness there as well?
Not at all. He is our respected leader. He's been a chief minister of Madhya Pradesh for 2 terms. He's been a PCC president. And I think when we say that we are working together, that means all of us are actually working together. Thank you.
That's it on Reality Check from Gwalior and Madhya Pradesh. We don't really know what's going to happen in this election. We can tell you, though, it is going to be a really exciting one. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.